Tazzy, guess what? I heard an ugly rumor about truffles. They are not fancy food. They are for us. So we're gonna take these leftover mashed potatoes, this incredible truffle oil, truffle salt, and this goat cheese, and improve your whole situation. So here we go. Take your leftover mash, and you know what? Who doesn't often have at least a cup or half cup of leftover mash? Well, now you'll make it intentionally because this recipe is awesome. So we're gonna put our mashed potato in here, and at this point, I like to just really smooth it out, make sure that it's fluid. Then we're gonna take our truffle oil, and you only need about a tablespoon here, so don't go crazy. So about a tablespoon of the good stuff. Oh, and you are rewarded instantly. The smell really, honestly, it can convert a nun. So you just mix it up and just make sure you have a lot of movement before you start adding your flour. Now this is the only trick. You have to be obedient, honey. Mother Nature is not playing with you. So if it's a humid day, like my hair that is tied up, you wanna watch your flour. So you wanna go in very light, and you only wanna do a couple of tablespoons at a time because you are not making punishment, honey. You are making delicious scones. And as you see, it comes together quite quickly. And all you want is just that flour to disappear. I think it can take a little more. And honestly, we all want at least 2, don't we? And that's all it is. It's really, really, it's kind of a blessed thing. If you have a leftover piece of roast pumpkin, if you have a little bit of sweet potato, honey, mash it up with a fork and get to it. This is a great thing. These are good for breakfast, like in Scotland where they originate from, or they really add to any meal. You have a house full of hungry teenagers, sweetheart, get the griddle on. These take no time. I'm gonna put this spatula aside and get to it. And honestly, we are there. We are really there. You could, if you wanted to, you could make them a little more tough, but I like them tender. So now we just patty them up. Excuse me while I get a little tray. I like to use a little plastic board because that way you don't have to put any extra flour. So you just want, they can be any shape or size that you like. I like to make them about the size of my palm. And again, just a very simple patty. Do you have the kids? Great little activity. You know, even the husband that is looking for something to do, put them right on patty duty, honey. And then as you see, we have 4, quick as you please. And then we'll get these together and we'll fry them in our skillet and be ready for dinner in 20 minutes. Honey, it takes you longer to get to the shop and get the salad than it does to get these together. And here we are, ready for the fryer. So what you'd like to do is get your griddle, preferably a griddle, but of course it can be done in a fry pan. Get your griddle to, I like it to be about between 180 and 190 till you get smoke. Then you want to spray. Give it a second. Each patty, give it 90 seconds till you get a golden brown. Flip, give it another. If you want to, at that time you can add a little nugget of butter just to gild the lily just a bit. Pull them out, eat them as is, or top with your desired topping. All right, y'all, now that we are all ready to go, here's a couple of options for when you're ready to eat. For our vegetarian friend, here we go. Beautiful little salad, little truffle, but I think I promised you some chev. Here we go, a nice little dollop to see the morning through. And then, honey, here we go. We have some beautiful Tasmanian ham. Here we go. And of course, we don't ever let an anointing go astray. Finish up with a little Tasmanian truffle salt. Honey, bon appetit. If this has got anything to do with delicious in your neighborhood, please follow us, like us, and subscribe. Thank you so much.